Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to study the cosine law. So if you're given a triangle ABC, then there's a relationship between the three sides and one of the angles. And so this is the relationship here. Now, a question for you to ask your teacher is, do you have to know this by heart, or will it be given to you on a test? So in this lesson, be sure to set your calculator to degrees, and then we're going to calculate all the values to one decimal place. Okay, example number 1. Solve triangle ABC. And what this means is find all of the side values and all of the angles. So the first we're going to study is SAS, so side, angle, side, like that. Notice that we can't use sine law yet, right? We need an angle and a side to be able to use the sine law. But see here, we have a side missing, here we have an angle missing, and here we have angle missing. So we can't use the sine law. But what we're going to do is use the cosine law. So we notice here B and C are there, and angle A, right? So B and C and angle A, and the unknown here in this case is side A. So we punch in what we know. This gives a squared to be 133 point something, square root both sides, and we get 11.6. Okay, so now we have this to be 11.6. And now we have angle and a side, so we can use the sine law now. Right, so angle A and side A, we have that. So we're going to find angle C right now. So we're going to go times C to both sides like that. Sine inverse to both sides. Angle C is 26.6. And to get angle B, we're going to do 180 minus 48 from up here, minus 48, and minus 26.6. So angle B is 105.4. Okay, same problem, just an important note here. What would happen if we found angle B first instead of angle C? Right, so we have our angle A and side A, right? And so we're going to get angle B first using our sine law. So times B to both sides, sine inverse to both sides, angle B becomes 73.9, which is not 105.4. So there's an important note here. When solving SAS triangles, right, side, angle, side, you want to find the smaller angle first. Okay, so here's some chance to practice. Practice number 1, solve ABC. So here's the first one, A. Go ahead and pause the video and answer that. Okay, number B here. Go ahead and pause the video and answer that. Okay, we're back. So here we have side, angle, side, like that. We're going to use the cosine law to get side A here. So we get a squared to be 177 point something, square root both sides, so we get 13.3. Smaller angle first. In this case, angle C is smaller. So sine C over C equals sine A over A. We have side C to be 9 times that to both sides. Sine inverse to both sides. Angle C is 31.7. To get angle B, 180 minus 51 minus 31.7, and that gives 97.3. Okay, B. Solve our triangle here like this. We notice that it's side B that we can get, right? We have side C and side A, but not side B, and we do have angle B. So we punch all that into our cosine law. B squared equals 331,715. Square root both sides, 575.9. Remember, it's smaller angle first, so it's either A or C. In this case, A is smaller. So we have side A times A to both sides, sine inverse to both sides. Angle A is 32.9. Angle C, 180 minus 78. minus 32.9, and that gives 69.1. Okay, next, example 2. Solve triangle ABC, and in this case, it's a side, side, side triangle, right? So side, side, side triangle. So we're going to use our cosine law here to get angle B. We have side B, side A, and side C, side A and side C, but not angle B. So we're going to go minus A squared and minus C squared, so that we have this like that. Divide by negative 2AC, that gives our cos B there. Cos inverse to both sides. So we have cos inverse of this here. Plug in our values, A, B, and C. And that angle B gives 139.8. And so now we can use the sine law. We have side A. We have angle B and side B like that. So times side A to both sides. Sine inverse to both sides. So we get angle A being 23.8. Okay, so angle C is 180 minus 139.8 minus 23.8, and that gives 16.4. Okay, just an important note here. What would happen if we found angle C first instead of B? Right, so we have our relationship here. Move this on the other side, minus u squared the other side, divide by 2ab to both sides, cos inverse to both sides, plug in the values that we know, angle C 16.4. So we have that 16.4 for our angle C here. We have side B but not angle B, so times B to both sides, sine inverse to both sides, angle B is 40.2, which is not 139.8. Therefore, when solving SSS triangles, find the largest angle first. Okay, so time for some practice. There you go, you can fit that there. Practice number 2, solve triangles ABC. Go ahead and pause the video and answer that. Okay, we're back. Here's our triangle here. Remember, largest angle first because it's side, side, side. And in this case, the largest angle is B. So we have our relationship, the cosine law we're going to use. 2ac cos B, put it on one side. Get rid of the B squared, put it on the other side. Divide by 2ac. Plug in what we know, cos inverse of that. And so angle B is 104.5. We're going to use the sine law, right? We have angle B now and side B. We also have sine A, which is 15. Times A to both sides. We have our value here. Punch that in your calculator. A equals sine inverse of that. So angle A is 46.6. And so to get angle C, 180 minus 104.5 minus 46.6 gives 28.9. Okay, B. Here's our triangle. Remember, side, 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 therefore largest angle first. In this case, it's angle A. So we have our cosine law here. We're going to rewrite this here, minus a squared both sides, divide by 2bc on both sides, plug in what we know, cos inverse like that, and our angle A is 107.2. We're going to use the sine law. We have angle A, side A, and side B, so times B to both sides, sine inverse to both sides, and so angle B is 24.2. And so our angle C is 180 minus 107.2 minus 24.2. Therefore, angle C is 48.6. And that's it. It's that easy. I'll see you guys in the next lesson.